have an uncle who teaches guitar. Some of his students have YouTube channels, and he was talking to me once about them posting videos online, opening up with like, "What's up, everybody?" and how strange that struck him. Who are they talking to? How do you even get into a mindset where you're gonna talk into a camera and post it online as if a bunch of strangers want to hear what you have to say? He was boggled, truly confounded. Anyways, it really tickles me, the thought of him seeing this. Doug, if you ever see this video,
What's up, everybody?
nah, that's way too super generic for an opener. I'll think of something better. Offbeat, but not unrelatable. Comically absurd, heartfelt, sentimental, without being saccharine. It needs to be like self-aware, welcoming, kind of hard, you know what I mean? Edgy, like it's seen some shit, some darkness under the surface, mystery, epiphany inducing. It's got to tell you all you need to know and make you want to know more. The catchphrase that says so much, I don't need to say anything else ever again. You got to keep watching just to know, how could I possibly follow that up? Okay, BRB, I'm gonna start in earnest after I meet that like bar that I've set. So
okay, for real though.
What? Can I swear on YouTube? WTF, man. I already said BRB. Fuck. F it. WTF am I doing? And why have I been prefacing a preface for the past number of minutes? Why should you care? And why would you want to invest your precious time into listening to me ramble for 10 minutes? So like, the answer to all of those questions is, I don't know, man. I've thought about vlogging for like a long time, and lately I just kind of been feeling like I've been having a lot of creative energy, going through kind of a productive uptick. I can't tell you why now exactly, but I can sort of tell you why. Because I'm a huge narcissist, and if I have my way, you will all be strapped to those chairs watching me Clockwork Orange style with eyelid johns, you know? Now, maybe it's an ego trip. Maybe it's part ego trip. Isn't everything an ego trip? I'd like to do a video on that. And that's the point. There's just like 1,000,001 things that I would like to share, ideas I would like to explore, frustrations I want to vent, the sort of thing that you do with friends. But I'm a recluse. I don't have those. So I'm lonely, I guess, is why I'm doing this. Case in point, we've learned something already. So whether I'm writing something out, journaling a thought process, or rambling circuitously as I'm doing right now, it's an exercise in organizing my thoughts, testing them out, sharing them, and maybe if anybody watches, they will leave a message in the comments below and smash my head against the wall, the subscribe button. Maybe it's relatable, maybe it helps you sort out your own thoughts, learn something, gain some insight, point you in a direction you hadn't thought of, or maybe not. I can't answer those questions for you. You'll just have to watch all of my videos start to finish, like, comment, subscribe, and come to a conclusion for yourself. I started this YouTube channel 10 years ago for music videos and skits. I have tons of music video and skit ideas, a short film that I got halfway through shooting before my momentum stalled out. The thing is, I have so many hobbies and interests, chores, responsibilities, 40+ hours a week at work, family and friends to try to keep some sort of healthy level of engagement with, and video work is really time consuming, especially doing it all on my own. When I started this channel, I intended to get into sloppy, like lo-fi animation, but I could spend every waking hour of my life doing that in order to make the progress that I want. And in order to keep the plates I already had spinning in the air, I had to sacrifice the plate that is YouTube content. But it dawned on me, maybe I don't need to have this high standard for my YouTube videos. Oftentimes, the simplest offhand beat I spend an afternoon making is more well received than the one I spent 6 months painstakingly trying to perfect. I'll spend a year pouring my heart and soul into an album and nobody will care. But then I'll casually snap a picture as I'm walking down the street and it's, wow, you have a great eye, like, such a good photographer. Like, I'm just like, really? It's almost infuriating, but I think my takeaway should be that simplicity is not bad, which I've always known, but as we all know, learning something and integrating that knowledge are distinct challenges. So here I am with facial hair and sunglasses inside and a hat, hiding behind all these things while I share my unfiltered thoughts with the internet. Not actually talking about anything, just talking about what I might talk about in the future. I might fine-tune this lighting situation, clean up the sound a little. I think my game staging on this mic could be introducing some unnecessary noise. I could try to find a better setting to do this. I'm sure this couch is like really not visually stimulating for y'all to look at all. I manually focus the camera because it doesn't have tracking, so if it's like coming into and out of focus as I sit forward and lean back, I apologize for that. I know you probably really wanted to see the pores on my nose. It will evolve. It's gonna be awkward to keep this up with 5 views, but I will persevere. Perhaps I will possibly persevere. Honestly, I just really like to go on a good tirade sometimes. Y'all might get to see me heated, get something off my chest, share all those toxic, negative feelings. You know what I mean? Why keep them to myself? It's greedy. Sometimes there are things I think ought to be said that I don't hear anybody else saying. Pretty decent at communicating sometimes. Maybe nobody will hear or see this or whatever, but I'm gonna try saying it at least. I'll probably mostly be exploring the realms of art and creativity, music some, although the whole production YouTube tutorial beat making video thing is heavily oversaturated and I'm not really trying to compete there, I don't think. Maybe mental health, social commentary, cultural critique or 2. No politics, definitely no politics, man. I'm fed up with it. Maybe some science, some spirituality. I put those 2 together on purpose because my strongest points of intrigue in both those areas are where they converge. Contrary to the common idea that they are opposites, and that's what Era Divide is all about. I should probably do a short thing explaining the moniker. At this point, I'm just kind of thinking about rambling, but I don't know, maybe it would be cool to do some more mobile stuff or try interviewing some people, track the creation of like a woodworking project or some home reno DIY type of thing. It could even be cool to use making a YouTube video as an excuse to like pick a topic that catches my interest in passing and then research it and bring it to y'all like, hey, here's what I learned. A presentation format. If by chance it actually gains momentum, that could be the permission or motivation I need to follow through with some of these short films and animations that are time consuming and I just haven't felt justified in allocating that amount of time to them. So yeah, basically I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on YouTube or in life. Never have, possibly won't ever, but that's okay. I'ma just do it, even if nobody ever sees these. I'ma keep going until I don't have anything left to say, or it gets tedious or boring, or I get too busy. Basically, I'ma keep it up or not. Is anyone's guess at this point. Who knows? But out the gate, I have a bunch of shit I want to talk about. In fact, I think the first actual vlog, I feel dumb saying that word. I think the first video that I'll try to make in earnest is going to be about having diverse interests and the challenge of being a multidisciplinary artist in today's climate. So yeah, I'll just pick up there in the next video. I don't have an outro catchphrase yet either. This is my outro catchphrase, maybe, kind of like a real played out meta sort of thing. I'll get it worked out by the next video. So the end.